Man, so tell me about yourself, man. Tell me about the journey to, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with Louis Exo, man, the name, all that, man. I would love to hear all that, man.
Man, oh man, you got enough time for all
For
that?
sure. Saying the goal is to break bread not only about Black on Broadway and your performance, but also just the Bay Area music scene in general. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people Um, feel like it's a crab in the barrel type of mentality. Feel like it's nobody really trying to reach back in and pull niggas out of situations. You feel me? Even though they talented, most of the time, the people that's talented is the ones that's not getting pulled up. You feel me? Because it's like, damn, you gonna take a nigga shine if I pull you up in this position. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
we gonna talk about all that. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. We want to get all that. So I wanna break bread with you, have this conversation, and see if we can build, man.
Man, let's start then. Let's kick it off then, man.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
kick
Yes,
it
sir.
off.
So what's going so tell me about the Louis XO, man. Where we get that name, and you know what I'm saying? Like what's the whole background and where you from and all that.
Born and raised in Vallejo, California.
Okay.
Yeah, Louis was like a word of endearment that we
Okay.
use. You know what I
But
mean? Rarely blood cut. You know what I mean? How
yeah,
certain towns got their words.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
Louis was ours when I was growing up.
Okay.
I used Louis to differentiate. Like I mean, shout out to SLB and them, but I'm not their heir.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like
Right, right, right.
I'm a little before them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I had to find a way to let people know that I'm. You know what I mean? I'm from Vallejo, but I'm not that heir.
that
I'm
era. No,
not the. You
no,
know,
right.
Vallejo can tell
Yeah,
where. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Where
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
from.
yeah.
So
It's a Vallejo specific term is what you're saying. Like
yeah,
saying Louis,
sir.
that's like, yeah, he's from Vallejo for sure. It's one of them.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
I
Got it. Got it. Got it. And the XO part, what's it? Is that just you just added that on or what?
smooth, man. When you know me, you know I'm just a smooth dude. I don't get too high, I get too low. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Level headed thinker. You know what I mean? Just smooth all the time. You know what I mean?
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. So what tell me about the style, man? So I'm listening to you, you know what I mean? And you like you go back to back. You know, it's no breaks in between. You really just niggas. You know what I mean? So I respect that because some niggas can't do that. Sometimes they gotta break up and change their, you know what I'm saying? You going back to back with it, and then even with that, you switching up the language within that. You know what I mean? So tell me how you developed that. Like what was the thought process? It ain't too many niggas I've heard rapping like that. Maybe some like similarities to some people, but we all got similarities in some shape or form. But what was it that made you like, okay, this is it? Like, ooh, I didn't found the flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was that? What was that situation? What was that song? What was the year when you
Man.
found that?
Um, I can't even. To be honest, I really can't even pinpoint that
Yeah,
one. It's just something that's just really been in the making. Been cultivating my craft since a little grasshopper.
yeah,
My brother and his friends used to do it, so I was the typical little brother trying to be around
yeah,
him, and let me write a little rap to hang
yeah,
around brother. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's kind of how I kicked off, and I just um I don't know. I'm not gonna say I have like an ear, but I could tell, like, you know what I mean, something good and something bad. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Like not like
yeah,
that, but I
yeah.
could hear like, man, like he good, but he missing a little something. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I just, you know what I mean? Like I'm just the type to I learn from other people's
yeah.
mistakes rather than making it myself. I can learn from yours and see what you're doing wrong and correct that in myself. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um yeah, man, shouts out to you for man, you definitely got an ear when it comes to the music because everything that I'm trying to do, you're hearing
For
it.
sure.
And I thought it would be, you know what I mean, not so apparent to everybody, but I guess when you hear a lot of music, you can tell the difference.
No,
And
I've been making music since I was 15 years old. You feel me? So we gonna get into that too. It's just in terms of like the politics. You
yeah,
dig what I'm saying? The
yeah.
politics in the situation. You feel me? It's like it's a lot of politics that going on. And I ain't gonna. I'm gonna take some responsibility on my end too as well because when you talented, you coming up. I'm 20. You know what I mean? At the time when I've been rapping since I was 15, but you know what I'm saying when I'm 20, 25, I'm in my I'm going. You feel me? And it's like it's my fault because I was expecting niggas to pull me in. You feel me? I was in
Mm-hmm.
certain situations, certain circles, and things of that nature. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, well, shit. You know what I mean? Y'all hear what I'm doing? Woo, woo, woo. Fuck
Yeah,
with me. You feel me?
yeah,
And
yeah.
I fucked up. I fucked up doing that because I realized later down the line that niggas ain't gonna want to pull a nigga up that's really like passionate, that really love this shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I love this shit. So it's like if I love it more than you love it, yeah, you might love the money, the fame, the bitches, all that shit
Yeah.
that come with it.
Yeah.
But if you don't really love the craft and the thing of it, then you don't really want. You know what I'm saying? So I was
Mm-hmm.
expecting, you know what I'm saying, the people to just put me in situations and it just kind of fucked me off. You feel me? Like I didn't necessarily fall in love with it, but I'm more so geared up. Okay, now I'm at a point where it's like, okay, I got to do it to the face, and that's fine. I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can control everything, and then when I get in certain, it might take me longer to get there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I might not be able to. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Do certain things that a certain individual can do, but I can keep my freedom and I can keep my fucking. You know what I'm saying? My core values. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to
Yeah.
bend and shape and form for nobody. You feel me? So in your
You keep the
situation,
you keep the
obviously you got to
passion that
really,
way.
huh?
You keep the passion that
No, for
way.
sure. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in your situation, you obviously got a different style where I don't even think I heard you really cussing like that. I think you might have said a couple things, but you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even really hear you cussing.
Don't.
So it's,
I
you know what I mean?
don't.
So
I
I'm like,
don't,
oh shit.
man.
And I'm not
I
even gonna hold
don't.
you. Nigga, when I first see you, I'm like, I don't know. I want to, but it's like I don't know. So I had to dive in the catalog to make sure, like,
Go
if it
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
if it made sense, man. So it's just like
Mm-hmm.
that type of shit right there. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
like
Yes, sir.
that's gonna make you different. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Because
yes,
you can
sir.
talk that talk without having to do that. You
Mm-hmm.
feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And anytime you can do it like that, bro, you can go into different situations. You ain't got to get plugged in. I can plug in over here, but I
Yeah.
can also plug in and function over here. You feel me?
Come
So
on
that's
now.
going.
Come on
You
now.
know what I'm saying? So that really like that inspired me. I'm like, bro, because I'm locked in. I'm like, I know you finna say some bitches and hoes.
Uh,
You just know it. You know what I'm saying?
uh, uh, uh.
I know that
Mm-mm.
fourth bar gonna be like, send the
Mm-mm.
bitch. I know it's coming.
Nope.
You feel me? And it never
Nope.
came. I'm like,
Nope.
oh, he got something. You know what I'm saying? So tell me about that, man. Tell me about like why you not doing that? Why you know what I'm saying? Obviously we can go there. Obviously we can have that.
Whew.
You feel me? But you choosing not to put it on. Tell me about that, man.
Man, I mean, we're gonna say like everybody got a trip inside. I wake up
Right.
to, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. I can make them songs in my sleep. You know what I
Right.
mean.
Right.
I can. I can wake up
Yeah.
and just, you know what
Yeah.
I mean. But I'm trying to create songs, not just music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. When you make a song, you got a song title. Make sure every word is talking about that. You know what I
Cinematic.
mean? Don't
You
slip.
trying
Don't
to make
slip like how
movies.
some people do.
Yeah.
Man, some
Yeah.
people, like you said, that you talking about the song will be about this, but they're talking about for a second and then coming like, no, 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 man.
Right.
Stay focused. Stay
Right.
focused
Right.
in your song, man. Make sure every word, every bar is to
Yeah.
that. Don't stray. You don't have to stray. But if
Right.
you're not taking your time and really, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
care about it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's just little things that, you got to be different somehow, some way, right? I mean, so if I can create what you're making, but again, use no cuss words, I mean, I think I'm winning.
No, you
You know,
definitely it ain't no.
I'm
You know what I'm
winning.
saying? Cause yeah, because you definitely got to go back to the studio and make a clean version.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely
You
not.
you ain't got to do that. You know what I mean? And you
Hmm.
still getting yourself off to where it's relatable to all crowds. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't just like oh he not cussing so he on some square shit. No, I'm still talking that
Yeah,
shit. And
yeah,
I'm still giving it to you the raw way, but I'm talking to you like almost like an OG, like you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I ain't gotta do all that to be able
Mm.
to communicate what I'm trying to communicate to you. You feel me? So I just think that's incredible, man. Because a lot of people go the non-cursing route or whatever, and it just don't hit as hard because what they saying it need that curse word. Fortunately, in this right now where we at, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you mentioned the youngsters and shit. That works right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So given I'm 30, I'm 35 going on 36. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how old you are. I'm assuming you're in your 30s,
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm saying where we at in this I want to say in this musical spirit right now in terms of our age and where we at and how we connecting. How are you going about doing that? Like, what's the angles are you trying to take? Like, are you going to shows with the you know what I'm saying the youngsters and rocking? Are you looking for shit that make more sense for you? Are you just going wherever you can get in where you fit in, or how we feeling about you know what I'm saying our wiggling and shit?
Um, My first show was Juneteenth in Sassoon City.
Okay.
Um, Before that, I was really just, you know what I mean. I don't know. I don't know what I was. I don't want to give it a name,
Yeah.
but that sparked me. Got the Juneteenth, man. We on that. And then
Yeah.
I just like, I just, if I was somebody else looking at me, you know what I mean, and I wanted somebody different, like I wanted my resume of shows to have some kind of symbolicness, some kind of meaning, some kind of moral message, some kind of positive to the show, rather than just in the club, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Close at 2, you know
Right.
what I mean? I don't feel like nobody's in there for me, you know what I mean? That's just, we all partners in here from 9 o'clock. There ain't nobody who can help my career in these spots till 2 o'clock in the morning, you know what I mean? So these day shows, these festivals, these other, that's where I need to be. I mean, anywhere and everywhere is where I'm trying to be. 'Cause like
Right.
you said, I'm trying to make my catalog like that.
Right.
I don't want,
Right.
anytime I feel like people gonna put me in a box, I'm gonna juke them one time. I'm gonna create something that you didn't know I could make.
Right. Right.
Like,
Right.
man, he made
Right.
that. Like,
Right.
man, this, dude. And that's how we gonna create this. Like,
Right.
man,
Right.
like
Right.
it's so
Right. Right.
much. There's so many songs and topics that I mean, I've been through so much that man, I could speak on it. I can. I ain't gotta cuss. I know a lot of words. I ain't like it's super smart, but I know. I mean, it's more
Yeah, you
words
know,
in the
right, right, right.
dictionary than you know what I
You
mean.
study the
So
game. You study the game. You could definitely tell that you. Speaking of studying the game, like is there anybody that inspired you? Any artist that inspired you? I'm gonna take my top. I'm gonna take my top five. I always wanted to say this shit, and it's probably
okay,
gonna be crazy to you, but whatever.
right,
I'm gonna say my top five. In terms of inspiration to me, I'm not saying rappers, but in terms of who
mm-hmm.
inspired me, in
Okay,
terms of like so when I first started rapping, it was like I first started rapping when I was 15. I was in high school still,
okay,
and it was me and my brother and not neighbor me and my brother in the neighborhood, and we was called Hill Block. You know what I'm saying? And he would
okay.
watch me on every track. I ain't gonna lie, I was getting washed. I was getting washed. You know what I'm saying? He was already rapping. He was rapping for a minute. And then I just kind of like, okay, I'm rapping too, whatever. But I kind of was just like, okay, I'm gonna mix the music and stuff like that. I'm gonna match the music. I'll do that on my own time. You just come rapping and I'll rap. But I just kept studying. You know what I'm saying? So the first mixtape that really inspired me was There's No Competition 2 by Fab.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? It's the funeral Fab. I don't know if you know Funeral Fab.
yeah,
Funeral Fab is
right.
I was like I want to say that was Danner '06. That's when I really, you know what I'm saying, '06 Fab. So '06 Fab, definitely one of my top, he in my top five for my rapping. I don't know if you know J.R. Writer.
Yeah, yeah, both.
J.R. Writer,
Yeah, both of them.
J,
Both of them is my
J.R. Writer, J.R. Writer is definitely at the
bird
time now.
fat.
Yeah. J.R. Writer, J.R. Writer. It's a sleeper. Right? You probably never heard of him. Named Freck Billionaire. Freck Billionaire. He from Philly. He from
Please.
Philly. He was with Fab.
Mm,
I found him through Fab mixtape. He stopped rapping, but he just punchline. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just every line was a punchline. Every line
mm-hmm,
after line after line. It wasn't no setups.
mm-hmm.
He was just punching every time. You know what I'm saying? So he was a heavy hitter in terms of that. Who else? Who else was it? Who else was it? Is it somebody else? Those three
Cass.
was
It was
what?
Cass.
Who?
Cassidy.
Cassidy, you know, I fuck he ain't in my top, but I fuck with Cassidy. It was somebody I was just
Oh,
about to say.
to have
He,
J.R. Ryder and Cassidy, they like the
yeah.
same
Cassidy, I
almost.
fuck with Cassidy. When he was Cassidy was the first battle rap I've seen I heard
Mm-hmm.
when he battled Freeway.
Yeah,
That was the first battle rap that I ever heard. You know what I'm saying?
them
And
long
he
ones.
killed. Yeah,
Yeah.
he killed Freeway. I was like, oh shit. So that put me on Cassidy. So I definitely started listening to Cassidy music. But Cassidy at the time was a little commercial.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really. I kind of like it didn't water down. It didn't water him down
You
for
wanted
me.
that sound. You liked it,
Yeah,
that Philly growl, huh? You
yeah,
liked
you
it,
know what I
that.
mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think about it this way. I know niggas, this is how I think. I know niggas in the Bay Area that wasn't really listening to shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, okay, I'm about to learn how to rap like these niggas, but I'm gonna add my Bay Area, you feel me, to it,
Yeah,
and I'm just
yeah,
gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So that
yeah.
was my thought process. So I was literally studying. I mean, those are the top, it's probably some other ones I come up with, but those are the top ones. So it's just like those people that just back to back bars, flow, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of shit I really enjoy. Not like I enjoy the
Mm-hmm.
process of crafting that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
giving your hearing your music right now, hearing the passion, hearing what you like to do, I know niggas might be listening like, what is this nigga talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How do you combat that? Like, what's the combat like? Nigga, get with it or get lost? Or you kind of like, do you want to educate niggas on what's going on? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely gonna be a point in time where you're gonna have to like explain. You know what I'm saying? Your thought process in terms of how you delivering your music. You feel me? So what's the angle in terms of that?
This right here,
Yes, sir.
these, these exactly right here. YouTube is in the process of being monetized. I mean, there's some things we gonna do as far as vlog wise. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Once that get open and
yeah,
cracking. But
yeah,
I know that's important. That's super important.
yeah,
It's just another element where I'm a excuse my friends, but fuck niggas off at. You know what I mean? When you get to chill with me, like that's a whole nother aspect that I know they want, but I don't give it to them right now. You know
yeah,
what I mean? It's a process.
yeah,
We're gonna peel it. We're gonna peel it slowly. And I mean, because at the beginning of every song is the question, who is Louis Exo?
right,
That's what we're gonna do.
right.
We're gonna keep that going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When you like I said, when you think you know, that's when I'm over here real quick. Oh, okay, I'm over here real quick. But it's all
Yeah,
progress and it's got to get better. Well, it's got to get better, but the goal is to get better.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Get more efficient, more. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just more aware, more
No, for
aware.
sure, for sure.
Create with a
Yeah,
purpose.
yeah, yeah. So in terms of like, let's say a label hits you right now. Are you like, are you in? Do you want to be that? Do you want to be signed? Do you want it, or do you want to be? Do you want to remain independent? Just kind of build it up, and then get to a point where you know what I'm saying you got some leverage in whatever situation you get into. Like how we feeling about that?
The philosophy I came in with was I'm gonna call it the Nipsey Hussle way, the
Yeah,
marathon. You know what I mean? The from the ground up it. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Some of my peers choose platforms to put their money into
yeah,
and kind of blow their stuff that way. You know what I mean?
yeah,
To each his own. You know what I mean? I appreciate I want organic. I need organic. That's the way I'm going now. I
yeah,
mean, but there's ups and downs to it all. Man, if a label hit me, um, I I'm gonna need them to sound like you are. You know what I mean? Be aware of what I'm doing. You
yeah,
know what I mean? If you're
yeah.
aware, then you already know my value.
Right, right.
If you think this is it, nah, this ain't nothing. We ain't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
started yet. We ain't even
yeah,
cooking yet. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
um, yeah, it would be a preliminary price. And I was like, okay, you might want to wait then. Nah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
nah.
yeah, yeah.
I got cartoons coming, man. I got the whole man. Come on, man.
So in terms, so let's you ain't gotta give us the whole. You feel me? But I'm just saying in terms of. So are you shooting? Do you got a team shooting your video like the video we watching right now in the background? Like, did you
Mm-hmm.
is that person on your team? Is that you shooting
Mm-hmm.
yourself? Is your
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you got baby mom. Is she shooting it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
what's the process in
I
terms
pay
of like the
for it.
grind and what you're doing on the back end to be able to produce these cartoons, the YouTube monetization things of that nature? Like, is this all to the face, or are you developing a team to be able to make this happen?
Oh no, this is all me. This is all me. Everything. I mean, besides the video that you're watching,
Yeah,
in this business, you come across people that do that, make videos, shoot videos, and I felt like this is okay. It was definitely a song that was gonna be one of the ones for me. It definitely needed a visual. So, no, but anything other than the video that you watch it, I create, I make myself, everything I do for myself. It's just a process. I get it's a process. You know what I mean? Like um I I heard an interview by D-Lo like a while ago. I don't know if you never heard a song called NoHo.
yeah, yeah,
Well, he made the song No. He said NoHo didn't get popping until a year later to
yeah,
after I made it. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
So that's kind of like
yeah.
the timeline I'm put on all my songs. You know what I mean? Who am I to be like? You know what I mean? So after I make it, I give it a year. You know what I mean?
Okay,
If it go before that, then I
it
must be
go
on to
before that.
something. You know what I mean?
Okay,
But
so you telling me right now,
hmm
2025 gonna be a big year for you then? You know what I'm saying? Like
um,
you locking in 2025.
oh,
So by the time 2026 hit,
definitely,
2026 hit, you should be out of here. Is what you're saying?
man. I mean, it's all on me.
Right, right.
It's
That's
always been
that's
on
that's
me.
the point.
It's always been
That's the
on me.
point. That's the point. So are you and I'm gonna ask you, I mean, because we you know what I'm saying, throughout this process, like, you know what I mean, like even doing this Black on Broadway shit and shit like that, like, you know what I mean, like talking and communicating, going to these events, throwing these events, dealing with different people, stuff like that, it do get, you know what I mean, a little tiring in terms of having to move and to maneuver, like, you know what I'm saying, your
Nah,
drive. So
nah. See, I mean, that means you. I mean, because you're missing the whole part.
yeah,
When you're doing something you enjoy, it ain't like that. And
got you,
that's what I enjoy, man. Meeting
got
my
it.
people, the grind, the tired, the halfway sleepy. That's part of it. Enjoy that shit, man. If this is what
Okay,
you want, if this is
okay,
what you want, if this is what you want, man, come
oh,
on, man. You seen it.
oh,
You see it on the TV. But artists getting out of their little SUVs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, plain, sleepy, tired. If
yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
what you want, man, come on, embrace it.
Yes,
Embrace
sir. Okay, I like
it.
that. I like that. I like that. So you
Sure.
ready for the whole shit? This is
Oh
this.
yeah.
I'm all in. No, all gas, no brakes.
Mm-hmm.
100,000%. This is what we doing. That's inspiring, man. That's really, you know what I'm
Definitely.
saying. That should inspire anybody that made a tapped in and came in here and because understanding as an artist, you know what I'm saying, like all the stuff that we do got to do, especially given your situation, what you talking about right now. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. You got to be making the videos. You got to be writing the raps. You got to be recording the raps. You got to make the YouTube video for the raps. You got to do all that stuff. And like I said, the average person and get tired of it, man. I don't want to do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
the fact that you embracing that shit and really tapping into that, because not only is it gonna make, you know what I'm saying, your brand stronger, it's gonna make you stronger in terms of your marketing and knowing what to do and learning the
Mm-hmm.
algorithms on these things and all that stuff, so you can really just become your own. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very important. People don't want to embrace that grind though, because everybody wants it right now. That's why I asked you about the 2025. Like, nigga, you gonna grind the whole 2025 every day, every night, every day, every night. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that's inspiring, man, because if you do get that done, I do feel like, nigga, either 6 months from now or by the time next year hit, you should be where you want to be, or you should be on that path clearly to get to that point, bro. So that's what's up, man. That's very big, and I think a lot of people need to be able to hear that and know that even independent artists that ain't really, you know what I'm saying, we still trying to figure it out, work it out. It's still pushing, you know what I mean? Especially how, where we at, especially given the environment of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Our music ain't really
Mm-hmm.
being received in a way right now. You know what I mean? We had our time. Our time was, I want to say, 2010s around that time. But the fact that you're still pushing right now, I think that's very important, man. It's going to inspire a lot of people, especially me. You know what I'm saying? Seeing you do what you're doing, man. So I want to see you win. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I heard you, when I heard the music, and I just, it's like, man, okay, like this nigga on some different shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be different. I know it's gonna be different for him, but I feel like if he just keep going, the nigga gonna nigga gonna crack. You know what I'm saying? If he don't
Mm-hmm.
stop, the nigga gonna crack. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And then
sir.
I just want to be a part of the egg. You know what I'm saying? I want to get my little make sure I help him crack. You feel me? Like
Man,
that's what I want to do, man. I want to make sure I help you crack and move in that direction, man, and provide the network that we got, you know what I'm saying, growing on this side, to make sure people see what you got going on. You know what I mean? Because these are the type of artists, these are the type of individuals that we want to highlight. You know what I'm saying? Like I think when I think of a Black and Broad, what we doing, I was like, man, like if I was how would I treat myself? You know what I'm saying? Like, how would I, as an artist, how would I want to be treated? You feel me? That's why I
mm-hmm.
went to the YouTube, got you in the background. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to
Mm-hmm.
clip it while we talking, you know what I mean? Like that's why I did it, because I
Mm-hmm.
would want that for me if I was an artist. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Sir.
everything I do it from the standpoint, if I was in somebody else's shoes, like how would I want to be when people come to the events? I'm shaking everybody's hand. I'm talking to everybody, I'm meeting them, even the people that walking by. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Mm-hmm.
want people to feel what I would want to feel when I was in a situation. You know what I'm saying? That's what drive me, is like the Oakland community, and just the music scene and the business scene in general. Like, I'm really inspired by. First of all, I know a lot of niggas ain't gonna do it how I'm doing it. I just know it. You know what I'm saying?
That
And
part.
I actually got a team. You know what I'm saying, that really believe in what we got going on. So
That's
I
a
was doing it
beautiful
to the
thing.
face for a long time too. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't gonna hold you. I got to a point where I got burnt out. You feel me? Like,
Mm.
But making the videos. You see the studio in the background, learning how to mix, learning how to master,
Mm-hmm.
editing videos. Like I edit everything on Black on Broadway page. Like I do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Me
but the
too. Me
process of me
too.
doing all that shit, it helped me learn how to do this shit. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? But it was just a point in time where it's just like, damn, like nigga, you ain't getting, you ain't really seen nothing from this. But this is the fruit of it though.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Yes,
everything I'm
sir.
doing.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm putting people in position to be seen. Now I'm helping people be seen. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, well, maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not supposed to be doing the other shit. Maybe I'm supposed to be putting people in position. I'm still gonna make the music,
Yeah.
but I feel like this is what I'm naturally passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm excited about this shit. So, and when you find talent like you, it's like, oh, it makes it easier. Because so
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, some niggas submitted. I just like you ain't gonna make it, big dog. I can't.
Hey, hey, you
I,
can hear
I
it though.
can't.
You can hear, and it be that moment you like,
I
oh man,
can't.
there it goes.
I was like, yeah, and I swear to God, bro. I wanna put people on because I know you might be trying really
Yeah,
hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I
yeah,
want to help you. You feel
yeah.
me? But you gotta give me something. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because it make my brand name on the line just as
Yeah,
much as your name is on the line too as well. You dig what I'm saying?
yes,
So it's just
sir.
like it got to make total sense. So it's been times where I had to like, bro, nah, I can't do it this time around. You feel me? And I know people might be a little salty about that, but it's hopefully it inspire you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or hopefully
yeah.
you find the right crowd to get to be able to, you know what I'm saying, eventually get to where you want to get to, man. So,
Man, that crowd's getting smaller and smaller though. That crowd is gonna get smaller and smaller for you, man. Um, but man, it's like it's quotes that I just, you know what I mean, that I hear and I get stuck with. And one of them is, man, good dope sells itself, man.
yeah,
So if you got a good product, man, it's gonna sell itself.
yeah,
It's just on you to put that work in.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
but if you,
So in terms of performance, I mean, what we doing? We doing some shit for the ladies. What we doing? We doing some okay. How we feeling about the performance? You got something special for us?
um, okay, let me ask some preliminary. How long do I got? How long I got?
15 minutes. You about three and that three. I'm obviously like maybe like 16, like 17, 18 minutes. Give you the opportunity to talk in
Woo,
between, introduce songs,
woo.
things of that nature. Yeah.
Mm. Is there anything that you want to hear? I mean, 'cause I heard the vibe is grown and
Grown and
sexy, and again,
sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'll
it is. It's been some women in there that be like, man, we need some. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nobody. You feel me in here? You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I know I'm married, so you know what I mean. So I'm off the market. I don't know if you married or whatever, but you know, it ain't really been. We ain't really had nobody with the presence that you got. You
mm,
dig what I'm saying? The presence that you bring to the table. You feel me? And the intellect and the understanding of who you are and being comfortable and confident in that situation. You dig what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a shock when they because every I ain't gonna lie, every month we did have been up in the town like every month. Everybody been
mm,
coming, you know, everybody been coming with it, you feel me? But every month it's been like, you know what I'm saying, like we getting a little more like people like starting to, you know what I'm saying, starting to really recognize what we got going
mm,
on. Some heavy hitters started following us through the ad, you know what I'm
mm,
saying? That kind of surprised me, like, oh, okay, they fucking with what we got going on. So, you know what I mean? So
that's
now that
right.
we here in this situation, it's like, all right, now that the town's upgrading, we got to definitely upgrade what we doing on our side to make sure we continue to elevate this, man. So just you walking in there, they're gonna be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, he
Mm,
really got somebody that, you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Like, they really got somebody that's really going, you feel me? So that's what I'm saying. So if you could do for the ladies, you can do some motivation, you can do. I mean, the sound you got is whatever. It's really up to you.
Man, I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. I'm gonna keep everybody in mind.
Yeah,
Definitely keep everybody in
yeah,
mind. I heard you say okay. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
That's usually my
yeah. That's on the video. You got to do okay
yeah.
for
That's
sure.
usually my cherry. I usually use that as my cherry.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I gotta power up to do that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean? And I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to
yeah,
you
yeah,
when I you know,
yeah.
because it's a non-stop one, so I gotta power up.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You back to back. Have you performed that live? Because
Oh,
it takes a lot of
definitely.
breath. It takes a lot of breath work to do what you was doing. How you was
Hmm.
doing it. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a method to the madness, I'm with the shit. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like if it's a reason why you do it, how you do
Hmm.
it, Then shit,
Mhm.
I'm a fuck because I never really heard that. I never thought it, but I'm saying that's genius because
Come
somebody
on
like
now,
that makes her like I said.
make it.
I never heard that, so that's definitely gonna be now. If niggas start trying to do that all the time, it's like, hey, I got to tap in with Louis about that, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
He the only nigga that can get away with that. I don't want to hear nobody else try to get away with that though.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's
Thank
good,
you.
man. That's good. So tell me, so give me some inspiration, man, before we get off of this thing, man. Tell me, inspire somebody, man. Somebody that's inspired a young Louis. Talk to him real quick, man.
Man.
What would you tell the young Louis waking up tripping? Nigga, stop tripping, young
Um,
Louis.
and this is all honesty. I got witness yesterday. My horoscope had told me to do something, and that was write a poem to myself. So yesterday
Really?
I actually wrote a poem to myself. So I would tell
Wow.
young Louis that I'm a rewrite it in the good book, bro. Stop tripping, bro. The poem is fire. You know what I mean? I'm gonna rewrite it, and it's gonna be ready to go.
Yeah.
Like I know. So that's what I would tell him right now. But man, anybody that's doing this or trying to do this, the youth, man, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to speak to them yet.
Why you say that? Tell me why you don't think you ready to speak to them yet.
Um, man, because life is real, man. I don't know what they're going through. You know what I mean? Man. So, um, I rather just keep it. You know what I mean? I keep it to myself. But if I can say anything, man, learn from. I mean, watch me. Watch my actions that speak louder than my words. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I may say the wrong thing sometimes. You know what I mean? But my actions always let you know what I mean and where my heart is at. So, um, actions speak louder than words. So I'll always be a person that looks for actions over your words. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
may hear you, you know what I mean? But being come from the Bay Area, man, you need some slick
Right.
talkers. So, man, but you can never deny somebody's
Right.
actions.
Right.
So, man, let your actions be who you are.
Yeah.
If I could say
Yeah.
that, I'll say that, man. Let your actions be who you are.
Got it. Got it. So I'm thinking. And you think, and it's a question. You think the youth got to work? You think the youth got it tougher than what we had when we was coming up?
I don't know.
Hey,
Tougher
good
is the
job,
word.
buddy.
Just
Nice,
different.
nice.
They just got it different. I don't know
Yeah.
if tough is the word, man. I
Yeah.
mean, everybody definition of tough was tough to you may not be tough to you know what I mean. Somebody
Right.
from different block. You know what I mean. So
Right.
different for sure.
Yeah.
Different. And at the end of the day, as long as somebody happy, that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying to
true.
be happy.
At the end of the day, man, I feel like your music and the beautiful thing about music, and especially the music you doing, is a youngster can hear it. That's in the struggle. They can hear that, and they can see you, and they can feel you, and they can see what you got going on, and you can possibly impact them. You know what I'm saying? You can possibly change or flip something and like, you know what, this
Hmm.
nigga Louis doing it like this. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to
Yeah.
cuss. He ain't got to do
Yeah.
that. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
He can, you know what I'm saying? And then if a nigga start thinking like that, maybe you ain't gonna get everybody, but maybe you can get one or two, and that one or two can change into three or
All,
four, and over time,
all,
yeah,
one is the
yeah.
goal, man.
You know
Just
what I'm saying?
one, man. One is the
Let me get
goal.
what? No, real shit.
Just
Real
one.
shit. Let me get what? Let me touch what? You know what I'm saying? Let me really get figure out if I can connect with you, you know what I'm saying, and really build with you because you the next, you know what I'm saying, iteration of what the Bay Area gonna be, what Vallejo may be. You know what I'm saying? So if I can have this conversation with you and talk to you, you know what I'm saying, and we can connect through this music and you can feel me on a certain level, you know what I mean? And then you can just spread the message from there, man. So like I said,
Mhm.
you got all the angles covered. I think the biggest thing that you gotta do, and it sound like you hungry to do it, is just that 2025 all gas, bro. Like everything you're doing, just double down on everything you're doing, all the content you're doing, all the
Mhm.
shows you're doing, making sure you still following brand with the shows. You know what I'm saying? Don't fold on that. Make sure you still doing be in the places where you need to be, and just
Mhm.
keep your foot on their necks. And I'm sure you know what I'm saying, 6 months to a year, nigga, you should be, you know what I'm saying, nigga should be hitting you to come, you know what I mean, perform at the Warriors games, whatever, nigga, I don't know, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, but that's how I'm shooting it, you know what I mean, like, to
Mhm.
be doing big shit, but like, I think the biggest thing that with us is making sure that we stay consistent and understanding like, yeah, we got that shit, and motherfuckers ain't really gonna fuck with that shit because if they fuck with that shit, we might take their spot. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So just staying, keeping your foot on their necks and doing what you're doing, man. I feel like you really got something special, man. You got some real special shit going on, and I ain't even heard everything. Like you said, you only gave us the breadcrumbs right now, nigga. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the sandwich, man. Real shit, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Like you spoke on it earlier. You said, you know, you and your brand, you and your crew, y'all was doing it, and then you start seeing the progress, and that progress created that motivation, that momentum,
Yeah.
and and my thought is when you're doing what you're supposed to do, it be easy. It gets
Yeah.
smooth. It gets smooth.
Yeah.
And when you, I mean, it's just I don't know when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, like all kind of doors start opening.
Right.
So
Right. Right. Right.
when that start happening and you start seeing the elevation, the progress, the one person, the 5 people, the
Right.
20 people. Now I'm 30 people at the show. Now it's 50. Now I can't
Yeah.
even get out the car now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
when,
Yeah.
when you see the progress going, I mean that's the best motivation
Yes,
right
sir.
there.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful
Lead the
stuff.
people with something, man. Lead the people with something that they can expect at the show tomorrow, man. Let them know what they gonna see, man. Tomorrow, Louis Exo, man, live in the flesh. You know what I'm saying?
No,
What
yeah.
can?
Now when we step out, we step out. You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean. And anytime I step out, I like to put my best foot forward, not only for me but for my brand as well. And I like to give people, you know what I mean, what I'm supposed to. You know what I mean. All aspects, visually, all that. I want you to be I don't know. I'm not amazed, but I want you to appreciate what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have to
Yeah.
be wild or anything like that, but just know that am taking the necessary steps to be who I want to be. I guess you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
not gonna come slagging, rap. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Sagging. All you know, I'm gonna come presentable. I'm gonna come ready. We're gonna be focused, man. We locking in. We
Yes,
locking
sir.
in, man.
Yes,
We
sir,
locking
man.
all the way in.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Well, man, can't wait to see you tomorrow. Can't wait to meet you live, man. Can't wait for you to see the environment, the vibe of the place. The building is beautiful, man. It's a nice spot in Oakland, man. And we got the partnership with them, and we want to continue to build
Mm-hmm.
that up, man. And the goal is to give, like I said, artists and businesses and brands the platform to be
Great.
seen. And I appreciate you for really, like, you know what I'm saying, even signing up, you feel me, and doing that, man. And hopefully everything work out to where we both can leave that motherfucker happy and also continue to build, man. You know what I'm saying? Like continue to really build, man. Like you got the artist side. I'm working on this event space planning side and making sure we put artists in the same type of caliber as you to be able to bring the right type of energy, man.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like you said, when you just doing it, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? And having these conversations, this shit was fun. You feel me? Like chopping it up with somebody that's doing the same shit you doing, that's rapping the same type of shit, that's loving the same type. Like this shit is fun. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this is a part of that journey. You dig what I'm saying? This is
Mm-hmm.
what makes it all worth it.
That's
You dig what I'm
right.
saying? So it's a beautiful thing. I was able to meet you, and
Thank
I
you.
can't wait to see you tomorrow, man.
Thank
And
you.
I'm excited, man.
I'm gonna leave with this. And sorry, but I stole it from the boy. Until I get one that's better than his, I'm gonna do it like this. As far as tomorrow, man, don't meet me there, beat me there. You know what I mean? That's how we gonna do that, man. Don't meet me there,
Yes,
beat me there, man.
sir. Straight up, man. Straight up, man. Louis XO. Shout out to you, man. See you tomorrow.
Louis Exo.